All right, guys, it's been 1 week since we've had the house. Already cleared a whole entire 30-yard dumpster. This is going out tomorrow to the trash pickup, which out here in PA, unlike California, they'll actually take all the crap that you put out there to a certain extent. Had to tarp the roof. Getting roofers out here in the winter to get anything done quickly. In fact, to get anything done quickly in Pennsylvania is like pulling teeth. Everyone enjoys their quality of life out here. It's kind of weird. But, yeah. So, we've got an electronics pile over here, because you can't huck those in there, and a chem pile. We just got another 30-yard roll-off today. Whew. It's been a lot of work. Had to chop off a bunch of limbs from the tree because the roll-off was not wanting to pull in because he was going to scrape the trees and stuff. I said just scrape them, break them off. It'll save me from having to do it, but whatever. So we went with the whole weekend with a full dumpster because that nobody works on Saturday and Sunday out here. And just got this whole nother 30-yard roll-off this morning. But I've been up on the roof, tarping the roof, because we got snow and rain, flurry stuff coming through. Cleared most of the garage. We took down the mannequin shower and all of the remaining carpets here. I'll be hucking that here in a minute into the dumpster. Found a squad of antique radios. I mean, these things are OG. But all the real big old school cabinets. There's a radio show coming up in April, and I'm going to probably call the auctioneer and see if he will put these up on the auction block, because I don't know what the heck they're priced for. I mean, for all I know, they could be worth $50 or they could be worth thousands. Hell if I know. Yeah, so we still have this nasty fridge over here. Let's see, here we go. So still have the nasty fridge, but now that we have the roll-off over there, I'm going to duct tape this sucker and wheel it up in there and then open the doors and let all the moldy food and nasty crap in there out. Guy's got it's full of condiments and old shit. Who needs 7 bottles of open mustard? What the hell is wrong with this guy? Yeah, so we cleared out this area right here for the most part. I mean, there's still obviously trash all over the place, but that's because we filled up our roll-off. And yeah, I mean, we packed it. I put the moldy closet doors in from the master. I threw those down in there and on top, and then stomped on it. And then we packed it all the way up to the brim with cardboard. The guy who picked up the roll-off was like, God damn, y'all really packed this thing. And we did. We packed it. Not much going on out here on the deck. I'm not going to get to this anytime soon. I'm going to keep these slats, though, and then probably put a stone veneer around the studs, the railings, and maybe a stone top. I don't know. We'll see. Haven't really quite thought about it yet. But I'll get to it, but it's very far down the list of things to do. Let's go check out the mannequin bathroom. Took the handles off because I was having trouble getting stuff through this door, and then realized that this pocket door this is a short wall right here. And so they installed a pocket door that doesn't even open all the way. I don't know. Fucking useless. Terrible design. This was the mannequin shower. Took that down. Took out all the carpets. So this thing, I was attempting to take the pedestal sink off, but as soon as I started turning the valves, they started leaking. And so, yeah, I'm going to have to work on that. There's no shut off for it individually. It taps right into the main, so I'll probably have to just shut the whole water off in order to get that out. Yay. The 48-inch sliding pocket door. Have you ever seen anything so retarded in your life? I mean, it is literally a 48-inch wide pocket door. Who fucking does that? I don't know. Master. So doesn't smell nearly as bad as it did before. The carpets were disgustingly black, moldy, and bleh. But yeah, I've ripped out the entire ceiling. The roof was to the point, so I grabbed cans of wood filler and I was trying to fill in between the slats where everything was leaking. It rained yesterday, so I got a pretty good idea of where stuff was leaking, and it's everywhere. It leaks everywhere, which is why I went to the good old Harbor Freight this morning and bought 3 huge tarps, 39 by 19 tarps, and decided roofers weren't going to come out here given the inclement weather that is very soon approaching us. And I decided to tarp it. Plus, the first roofer that I had to come give me a quote was like retarded. He's like, $35K for a roof? Get out of here, dude. Like, it's not even a complicated roof. It's got 2 valleys, 2 ridges. Like, come on. I mean, it's big because the square footage of the house is big, but it ain't 35 grand big. Like, get out of town, man. Like, I wouldn't have even paid that in California, and this is Pennsylvania. But yeah, so the plan is I'm going to rip out these closets right here and push it back. So on the other side of this wall is a huge hallway closet that goes really deep, very excessive. Not your typical hallway end closet, right? So what I'm going to do is wall off that and make it like a 2-foot deep closet, kind of similar to my Martinez house. And then the rest of the space, I'm going to open up and make that closet. So this closet here is going to get pushed all the way back to this wall and then open up, which is going to open up this master and give me a lot more square footage than the master. Still haven't cleared this closet yet. And I can't wait to clear it because there's some good stuff in here. I can feel it. Yeah, there's got to be good stuff in here. I mean, we already found like some Google TV, brand new in the box, things that you plug right in and, make your TV a smart TV. If that's even a thing now. I know all the TVs are smart, but, it is what it is. All of this in here, this whole entire room got cleared, just down to the original hardwood. We've been taking stuff out this door, so it's dirty, but it'll shine up pretty nice. These closet doors are actually solid, so I'm going to try to keep those. I'm going to strip them down because they are like solid, like a solid door. It's bizarre for a closet door, but they are heavy and they're on tracks that I don't know how to get out, to be honest. Yeah, so this room got cleared. Hallway closet we still haven't worked on yet because we ran out of roll-off room. The master, I've ripped it down until I've got solid sheetrock, so all the moldy, nasty stuff is ripped down. This is quite interesting. So look at this fucking rat's nest of electrical shit here. I mean, have you ever seen anything like this? But keep that in mind. Look at all these wires. They're all real low gauge, low power wires, right? And you look at the panel here, lamps, like shitloads of them. This guy, he was an electrical engineer, and he might have even been like somewhat of a tweaker, because this is just some shit that you've never seen in your life. Like, it's nuts. But yeah, you can see the rot in here. So all of this is going to need to get cut out. I'm going to be working on that probably later this week. Depends on if I can clear or not. But this is right down in one of the valleys that comes down, and it's just leaking. I was up on the roof today. It's fucking soft all over, and I was sweeping, the leaves off of the roof and literally sweeping the roof off. That's how bad it was. It was terrible, terrible, terrible. But the trusses look like they're in good shape, and probably gonna replace the 10 by slats with some sheathing, some 1/2-inch OSB sheathing. I might go a little thicker just because of the snow load, and it's not that much more. I don't know. I haven't got to it yet. But this master is going to continue to get stripped down all the way, all the sheetrock's coming down off all the walls till I'm to the studs. And this whole area in here, what they claim to be the master bathroom, this is going to get stripped down all the way to the studs as well. I'm probably going to take this whole entire wall off and push it back some so it's an actual usable, bathroom. And along here is going to be a vanity, possibly a toilet right there, but I'm thinking just a long vanity right here. And then I can't do anything about this like weird triangle shaped bathroom. So I'm probably going to put like one of those alcove showers in like right here and wall this off because it's totally useless, and just get rid of the pocket door entirely and give me some space for like a toilet and some other stuff. Probably push this wall out a little bit too. We'll get to that. I haven't even like mapped out the square footage exactly of this house. So let's see. This was the dad's office, which was also Brad's room. We had it entirely cleared, but as we're going through stuff, we're trying to put like, rummage piles and stuff that we still need to go through in here. There's a brand new TV, 32-inch, 1080, but I'm not going to use it for anything. But maybe I'll throw it in the basement, or I'll use it as like the security camera monitor. I don't know. I haven't figured it out. Lovely track lighting and pink painted ceiling. Yeah, you definitely know that he was gay not because of the color. God, it's the track lighting. Jeez. Gosh, guys. So walking through, still have this bathroom. Ripped out the carpeting from the bathroom. Who puts carpet in a bathroom? That's disgusting. Can you just imagine? And this house was full of guys too. So, we get hammered and we come in here and, we do the old whoop, 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 like that, and gross, I was going to tear up the carpet, but my sister was over here and she volunteered to do it. And I was like, hell yeah, go ahead and rip that pee up carpet out. Ugh, gross. Yeah, so this is going to get stripped down too. This also attaches to the master, which is incredibly bizarre. Like a master that has a doorway into the hallway bathroom as well as its own bathroom. What? I don't get it. I don't know. Whatever. But I'm thinking of maybe, it's actually not a bad master or a bad hallway bath here. I can probably blow it out a little though. So this right here, this whole section is just another closet in the master. I haven't decided yet whether or not I'm going to keep it or not. But if I do tear it out, then that makes this bathroom like an actual legitimately big, hallway bath, a primary bath. So, yeah, these mirrors, they're not my style, but apparently all the Victorian houses and stuff out here, like this stuff. This vanity is actually it's not in bad shape. The sinks obviously need to get replaced. But the vanity itself is 8 feet long. The problem is that it's really short. Just look at that. It's so short. It was almost like it was a wheelchair design vanity or ADA or something like that. Same with the toilet. That toilet's only 24 inches tall. I can't even get anything under it because this is attached. So I haven't quite decided what it is I'm going to do with this vanity yet, but I may put like a 3 or 4 inch box underneath it and just kind of raise it up and keep the vanity, and then replace the sinks with the sinks that come up, like the square ones that rise up like 2 or 3 inches or 2 inches or so. And that would work, and that would give me enough room to put like an actual toilet in here instead of some ADA compliant, low flush plugger. Did find something pretty cool with this vanity, and that's how I know that it's built in. Check this out. Bam! Laundry chute. Goes down into the basement. That's pretty dope. I want that. That's pretty cool. I would keep that. I'll have to figure out something to do with this vanity. I might just huck it out and put another one in, but... And then, you know, this goes in. Lots of storage. For a bathroom. Not bad. Coming down the hallway, ripped all this out. Cleared the attic. So really steep steps going up into the attic. We found some gems up in here. We found like 1935 original comic books, like actual books, like hardcover books. But I was able to clear out most of this attic area. That's a box full of old toys that is so heavy and the box is so dilapidated. When I tried to move it, it was just falling apart. So I haven't got to moving that box down yet, but I will. But yeah, we cleared out, you know, most of the attic area. This is actually a really big, almost relatively newer, probably within like the last 5 or 7 years or so, train AC unit, which is actually pretty nice. It's very serviceable. It would have been nice if it was an AC and heat, like furnace combo. It's just cooling and circulation for the house. So I don't know if they can like retrofit it or do something like that, but it sure would be nice to have like regular heat, like normal heat, instead of all of this weird baseboard crap. Dog, say hi. Oh yeah, stupid dog, stupid work dog. Yeah, so there's that. I'm over here recording a video for the guys and girls. Living room. Cleared out all the carpets out of the living room. Got rid of all the drapes and everything. It made like a ginormous, like all the smell is gone now. So, you know, he had cats and stuff like that. Yeah, and
don't forget
it reeked. And
4 to 6 rodents.
Oh yeah, the rodents. So this is the baseboard heat right here. It is water circulation. So it quite literally is just a copper pipe that comes through the floor in like every single room and just sends hot water through with all these fins that you attach before you braze all the copper pipe together. And when we took off all the panels, there was a dead rat right there. There was what we think was like a baby squirrel or something because it had a really long bushy tail stuffed in over there. Coming through, we're definitely keeping this. We've already decided we're just going to clean up this brick and then put like some granite down on the hearth here, and then like a granite mantle going right there, and then that's a keeper. And then yeah, we found another rat right here at the end here, and I say rat, it was really a mouse. They were small. We found another one right there tucked in, another one right there tucked in. Then when we took this off, this is the vent, right? We took that off and there were 2 of them in there, just dried up carcasses. And, oh God, could you imagine him turning on the AC and just blowing dead mouse? Blah, blah. Gross. Took down the chandelier that was right here because I kept hitting my head on it, and every time I hit my head on it, like 10 pieces of glass would fall on the floor, and it was so freaking annoying I had to just dump it and get rid of it. Kitchen area, yeah, so we cleaned up the kitchen as best we could. I'm gonna demo this island. It's already just like really loose as it is, and just like setting stuff on it just kind of, you know, rattles everything around. But you know, the kitchen, it's cleaned up, it's usable. I wouldn't want to put anything in it, but you know, it is what it is. The skylight, we're gonna keep that. This thing is pretty cool. I don't like skylights, especially out here in this country where there's snow. There's only 2 kinds of skylights, ones that leak and ones that are about to leak, but it's not leaking. And when I have the roof done, I'm gonna have them just like seal it completely shut. And it's got like an electric, you know, blind opener thing on a switch over here. So that's pretty cool, you know. I can close it and open it. Not the actual skylight itself, but the blind to let more light in or less light. Where else do we got? Haven't touched this bathroom at all. It's just, I think I'm just going to end up lopping it off and getting rid of it entirely so that it opens up this whole area. You can just walk through. You don't have to do the whole racetrack curve around to come in here. And I'll probably just lop this off from this wall right here and just get rid of that entirely and open it up. Basement. Let's go check out the basement. We did make some headway on the basement. But man, it's just, there's so much stuff down here. It's insane. So I got lights put up in here. Still haven't found switches. There doesn't seem to be any down here. It's like almost like all of the switches were just like the pull lights, you know, with the chains, and you yank on them and stuff turns on. Weird, I don't know. But we cleared out this over here, which, if you check out this electrical panel, if you remember back to the master and you saw that's rat's nest of controls and all the buttons and stuff like that, and he was an electrical engineer and he tweaked out on the house entirely. So this is your, this is your breaker panel right here, right? It's pretty standard. I mean, there's nothing really fancy about it, but here is what he did. So every circuit in the house is connected to a relay, and that button flicks on main power to each one of the different electrical runs in the house. What the heck? I mean, he could literally control like every circuit in the house from the master bedroom. Instead of just like this stuff, just like going and feeding a whole entire, you know, circuit, he's got all these individual circuits, and not one, not two, not three, not even four, but five separate sections where he can control the power to the house. Like just this one box alone. Why do you need a relay going to a kitchen sink, a single bedroom, a closet, a hall, a bathroom, and just extra shit? This is going to be a nightmare, but my plan is to not really mess too much with it. There's a lot of dead circuits in the house, probably because that panel, that switch is all fried out from being water damaged. But I'm just going to bypass all of these relays, and with the, you know, with the smaller gauge, low power, low voltage power wires. And I'm just going to wire them as if they're on, like the switch is in the on position. And I think that will solve my problem in the interim until I can get to rewiring this. But just look at how nice and neat that this guy, you know, put this all together. It just, he must have spent so much time tweaking on this stuff. We finally were able to get into these cabinets. Lots and odds and ends of like radio parts to fix those antique radios up there, which are actually worth a lot of money. Because they just don't make those parts at all anymore. More stuff in here, you know, that I just have not had time to go through, and more and more in all these cabinets. The antique guy that came through said, don't throw away any of these books. I want to spend like 2 or 3 days going through everything that you have, but you have to cut me a path. I said, okay. So we haven't pitched any of this yet. You know, there's obviously some old vintage toys and stuff like that. This is a whole entire stack and pile of 1959, 1960 Dr. Seuss books, which, you know, I'm pretty sure those are vintage and probably worth some money. Then we've got like old Zenith TV right here. You know, I'm definitely going to use that for my Sega Master System. Another whole TV just chilling right here. Don't know if it works. I don't know. I'll plug it in and see if it does. It's not going to cost me nothing. But yeah, just rolling through here, you'll see just like stacks and stacks and stacks of more Trump signs that he stole from people's yards. He was like a staunch Democrat and he hated Trump. And his dad was a Republican and he was like, you know, a super dem. And so I know that he wasn't just like keeping Trump signs around and there's like dirt and stuff on the ends of the poles. So he was running around. He probably stole like 100 or 150 Trump, you know, signs from people's yards and stuff. What a dirtbag. But yeah, this whole pile, haven't even been able to clear it. I just got this light, hooked up yesterday. So I turned the light on and immediately was like, oh God, let's turn the light back off. I can't see it. I don't have time. Ugh. Almost cut a path to the other basement right here. In fact, I could probably step over. I probably will step over that to show you guys the other basement. Go around. Oh, okay, I got vetoed. We cleared this area here. There was like this nasty mattress that we had to bag up so that they could come and take it away. All the walls in here are perfect. There's no water penetration. There's it hasn't even been sealed, and there's no water penetration whatsoever. So yeah, when the dad and the grandpa built this house, they definitely built it the right way, with the right amount of drainage, and they did a really good job. Here's this whole entire wall with the fireplace down here in the basement. That's pretty cool. Didn't even know that was there until we, started tearing all the boxes and shit that was stacked up on it. Yeah, coming around here, just like more stuff. It never ends. Oh my God, another mattress we got to get rid of. This huge vase, I don't even know what the heck to do with it. It's heavy. Yeah, coming around, this is our water heater, baseboard water heat, I guess. I don't know. It's like archaic, ancient. I don't know. But it works. We have heat in the house. And all this piping, there's so much copper piping because all the baseboards are just like circulating hot water. And so it's just this rat's nest of copper tube and piping that runs all over the basement and into the house. It's crazy. It's nuts. More shit. Mystic Skull, the game of voodoo. Hell yeah, I'm totally playing that. Yeah, more of these games and stuff like that. They were really big into Christmas. She's got, I could, if this was California, I could probably decorate like a whole neighborhood with all the Christmas stuff they have. But it seems to be a theme out here in PA. Everyone like super decks out their house with like, way over the top, stuff with Christmas decorations and even Halloween, Don't know what this is. It's just like it's got to be another radio of some sort. Looks really old though. And yeah, that's going to go to the auction, hopefully. Just more stuff, more. It just never ends. It just doesn't stop, and I just don't have time. Oh man. But yeah, we just got to go through all this stuff, figure out if anything's worth anything, and get rid of some of this crap. Yeah, more and more and more. Those boxes haven't even gone through. Chances are they're probably empty, but I did find that watch the other day. That was a pretty good find. That was a score. Yeah. So coming back around. Oh, God, another TV down there. Oh, I don't know what to do with all these TVs. All right. Yeah. So we were able to clear the back here for the most part. We threw that nasty mattress out over there. But yeah, we had all this cardboard and all this garbage and shit piled over here. That all went in the last load. Still haven't been able to clear for the most part any of this stuff. Hopefully it'll make it in our second roll off that we just got today. Hey, Shady, leave that shit. And then let me show you the second half of the basement, which I did not show you in the last video because it was locked, and I just kind of skipped my mind because it's just such a shit show. All right, so this is the doorway. It comes down with that big old radio tower. I have to somehow figure out how to get that thing down. Although it was pretty convenient climbing up onto the roof. I just climbed that tower and got up on the roof. But this comes down off the side of the house from the garage. Coming in. Oh my God. What am I gonna do in here? Oh man, I don't know. This is I have no idea what this is. I know it's a military grade something or other simulator radar signal Like, why the hell would you need a military grade radar signal system in Pennsylvania? I don't know. More of this stuff. U.S. property pulse analyzer indicator. U.S. property RF tuner. Whew. It's got to be worth some money to somebody, right? More of this, like, weird electronic ham radio, whatever the heck it is. I don't know what it is, but yeah. So this goes all the way deep. It's like underneath the garage floor, the cemented garage floor. I have not even ventured back here, but it's just packed. It's packed. So thick. Don't know what to do with a lot of the stuff under here. An oscilloscope, which he's got, like, I don't know, maybe 10 of these things. But, I mean, that's kind of cool. But I'm not going to do anything with it. Coming through, more TVs. Oh, my God. An old school drill press. That looks to be a mill. And then another mill. All rusted out. What a shame. All these file cabinets, they're just chock full. And he worked for the government, so I don't know. I'm going to have to look in these file cabinets. You never know what's in there. Could be like the origin of aliens and stuff, because this guy's OG. And he's got all this radio stuff. He was probably trying to make contact. Who knows? I'm going to find out. But yeah, this goes more and more deep. More heat coming through here. Baseboard, but not baseboard. It's on the ceiling. Whatever the heck that is. Yeah, it's coming through. There's even stuff packed in behind the file cabinets. Good God, I don't know what to do with this crap. Another old radio. Whoop, that's going to auction. Another, whatever the heck this is, U.S. government tag. Oh, it's got to be worth money to somebody. Another oscilloscope. More radios. Yeah, auction. Bing. Money. I got a roof to fix. Yeah, just more and more trash, more and more garbage, and more old school books that, you know, I'm sure that my guy, the antique guy, is going to salivate over, and I'm like, get it out of here now. I don't care. I'll give you it's free 99. Oh, I don't know. All right. Well, that is the walkthrough of the house. This is where we're at. 7 days into occupying the house. Yeah, it's still going to take a long time to clear this place, but it's going to be worth it. And every day we're finding stuff of good value. It's beautiful scenery. The yard is, it's awesome. Got an acre and a half, and I'm hoping that the neighbor sells me one, if not two, of the neighboring lots, which are both 1 acre, for a decent price. And I can build a garage up there, a workshop garage, 3, maybe 4 car stall. Oh, that would be awesome. A monkey pit, definitely gonna have a monkey pit. But for right now, the focus is still just trying to clear and get all this crap out and get a roof on, and then from there, more demo, more remodeling, more work. It'll be worth it though. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. See ya.